Those beliefs extend to the land. For years, their spiritual leader has been promoting organic farming to keep pesticides from poisoning our environment. In PEI, lay followers have purchased hundreds of acres of farmland, leasing them back to farmers who agree to move towards growing organic and non-genetically modified crops.
It would be very good to have the environment free of pesticide. But in order to persuade people to use no pesticide or to go organic, we need to show them there's a market for that. And because we have pretty big retail chain in Taiwan focusing on organic and natural food, we feel that there's a large potential for farmers here to export their products to Taiwan.
If the whole crop was like this, it'd be great.
Yes.
Dave and Rose Vienna are already profiting from that potential, enjoying a promising business relationship that began following a chance meeting with a monk at their roadside market.
It was just through coincidence that he asked about us on the farm, and he said, can I see your farm? So we introduced him to the farm and told him exactly what we were growing on the farm. And at that time I said, look, we have soybeans, we have vegetables. I said, I'd actually like to find another market for my soybeans, if you could help me do that. And he said, I'll see what I can do. And lo and behold, 5 years ago, he made this connection, and we flew to Taiwan and met the companies that we actually grow the product for. And this is where it all started.
All of the soybeans are tested before being sent to Taiwan to ensure they are free of chemicals, so Vienna is working hard to change the way he farms.
The soybeans I've been growing have been food-grade soybeans. They've been non-GMO beans, and this is what they're buying from me is non-GMO. I do use one herbicide on it, but they are encouraging people to do all organic if they can. So it's a step at a time, but it has changed my practices to make sure that I watch what I'm doing when I'm growing these soybeans as much as possible. It's a tough road, but we're learning as we go. It's very exciting because we're dealing with different philosophies and different cultures and different way of doing things. And sometimes on PEI we're used to doing the same thing all over again. And this challenges us to really do things differently.
Sebastian Manigo of the PEI Innovation Department says it's a challenge that could bring a huge payoff for farmers willing to work with them to access the growing Asian market.
It's sort of a very big necessity for us on PEI to get in touch with those markets because we have very traditional markets, mostly in the US, but 80 to 90% of our things and goods are going to the US, and we still have a huge dependency on that. And in view of what's happening in Asia right now, the enormous growth, and also the growing appreciation of, believe it or not, all things organic and responsible is really, really important.
Now, does everything have to be organic that you purchase? Okay, but you're working towards it.
Non-GMO.
Oh, yeah.
It's a potential payoff the area's Member of Parliament has seen firsthand.
It's quite a thing to go to Taiwan and look at something for sale in Taiwan from Murray Harbour or from Murray River or from different places on PEI. I can tell you, it makes you feel really good, and that's what's going on, and that's what they intend to expand, and of course it's fabulous for the economy.
While farmers and producers look to the future, the expanding presence of GEBIS has had a more immediate impact on the economy of Eastern PEI, a boom for mechanics, tradesmen, and contractors.
If it wasn't for the influence of GEBIS here in Kings County during the last 5 years or so, that Kings County would have suffered a major economic recession. They've kept the construction industry going pretty well, and if you were to ask any of the building supply places here in Montague and in Southport and Charlottetown how important GEBIS is to them, they would tell you that they're probably their best customers.